Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. And if you're not subscribed already but you enjoy the content, then please kindly do so. Okay, so we're talking about the announcement that Oleksandr Usyk has found an opponent after Tyrone Spong failed a VADA drug test, or rather the test came back with an adverse finding. That dropped him out of the fight, which is scheduled to take place on Saturday, this Saturday, at the Wintrust Arena, Chicago, Illinois. So, let's first take a look at the announcement and then look at the opponent. Okay, in that order. So, it's been announced in various media outlets that Oleksandr Usyk will now face Chazz Witherspoon for his heavyweight debut on Saturday, Wintrust Arena, Chicago, Illinois. The original opponent, Tyrone Spong, as I just mentioned, returned a positive VADA drug test and so was refused a license by the Illinois Boxing Commission. This particular article, or rather a tweet, is by Michael Benson. Where should we go from here? Okay, let's take a look at the man himself, Chazz Witherspoon. Okay, so Chazz Witherspoon, 38 years of age, second cousin to ex-heavyweight champion Tim Witherspoon. Okay, what's interesting about Chazz Witherspoon? Well, his record is 38 wins, 3 losses, 29 KOs. I think his last fight was, or rather, he's only fought something like 2 times in the last 3 years. Let me check that though, with BoxRec. Let's have a look. Let's have a looky. Okay, Chazz Witherspoon. Last fought March of 2019. Before that, it was March of 2018. And before that, it was October of 2016. So what's that? 19, 18, nothing in 17, 16. So is that what? 3 fights in, what is that, 4 years? Well, 3 fights in 3 years. Nah, it's 3 fights in 4 years. I was right the first time. So Chazz Witherspoon has had 3 fights in 4 years. I think you can gather and understand the caliber of opponent that Chazz Witherspoon is. His career basically tanked in 2008 when he was beaten by Chris Arreola. There was talk that Usyk would be facing the 42-year-old Ustinov. 6'7" Ustinov might have proven a better caliber opponent for Usyk. But alas, no. Chazz Witherspoon was the selection. So, let's be clear. Chazz Witherspoon will pose no real challenge for Usyk. The only question is, how long will the fight go? But for sure, it will not be competitive. Like I said, fought 3 times in the last 4 years, fought 2 times in the last 3 years. This is no real competition. At least with Tyrone Spong, there was an element of, there might be a slightest element of the slightest possibility that he could, that him being a banger might land one on Usyk. Very, very slight possibility, but still there's still a hint of a possibility. But with Chazz Witherspoon, there is absolutely none. Absolutely none. So, even with Ustinov, 6'7" Ustinov, a 42-year-old Ustinov, even then, maybe, well, even then, no, Ustinov wouldn't have any chance whatsoever. But still, at least Ustinov is somewhat active. But this guy, Witherspoon, no, I don't see him putting up any type of resistance whatsoever. But at least they've salvaged the fight. Even Joey DeWaco, who was one of the people I put forward as a potential to give Usyk a few rounds. Even Joey DeWaco might have proved somewhat, just given a hint, an element of doubt. But alas, that is not the case here. What else is there really to say? But at least Usyk is getting a run out. Will we be able to establish anything, gauge anything from this fight? I find that highly unlikely. Let's have a look at the height. So he's 38 years of age, 6'4". Yeah, nothing crazy. Oleksandr Usyk, what's he? 32, 6'3". Yeah, it's nothing in it. Yeah, and that's it. Usyk facing Witherspoon in Chicago, Wintrust Arena this Saturday. Have your say. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comment, it's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And I'm out.